Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another video on the BTS enlistment military thing. I might have some good news. It might be good news or bad news depending on how you take it. But the Korean government has continued the talk on the enlistment in the military, and I definitely want to get into that today. We also have Suga who proposed and all the stuff going on with that. I definitely want to get into the details on that and spill the tea. So if you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, I'd like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Now let's get into it. The first thing I want to talk about today is of course involving the Korean military thing. What the Korean government has been saying, specifically about BTS's enlistment. And of course this probably would change how enlistments happen, but we'll get more into that a little bit later. I definitely want to give some context in case some people are new to this, haven't really seen my old videos, or don't really know what's going on in terms of enlistment in the military. A lot of my other videos I kind of deep dive into what the government said and all that stuff. But to summarize, basically BTS enlisting in the military is a huge topic of discussion within this year. Mainly because before this year, Jin actually had to enlist at the end of this year. There's a lot of debate as to whether BTS should enlist at all, and there have been some considering of law changing. None of this would even be in consideration if it wasn't due to the fact that BTS brings so much money into the Korean economy. And they of course keep trying to delay BTS's enlistment for as long as they can. They of course even allowed Jin to delay his service, which definitely would have been needed to be done by the end of this year. Now keep in mind, BTS has zero say in this. It hasn't been them pushing for this. They have in many occasions mentioned that they would like to go to the military, and when service calls, they would like to do it. Maybe not like to do it, but they will be happy to do it considering it is serving their country. This is of course very admirable to see. They obviously know what a huge honor it is to serve. But then recently at a certain point, the government was kind of looking to lobby to see if they can get pop stars to be exempt from the military altogether. Since athletes and Olympic medalists are exempt, and even certain musicians are, but apparently pop stars aren't. But that obviously did not go through. And then I believe allegedly the government was just looking to exempt BTS. Don't quote me on that. That obviously didn't go through either, if that was true. So that all leads into what happens now and what is being talked about right now. It seems like BTS might have someone, maybe an army in the military, kind of looking after BTS, trying to make sure the whole enlistment thing is easier on their career. But the Korean government is in talk right now. Nothing has been decided as of yet, but they are talking about enlisting BTS all at once in 2025, meaning they all go together. Like they just do their 2 years or whatever together and then they all come out at 2027. It is still 5 years away, but I honestly don't believe this is the best plan for them. I think if Jin goes to the military first, the other 6 members can either continue as BTS or they can do a little bit more solo work, kind of keep the hype around for BTS for doing their solo work. Finally, when everyone is done with the military, they can all come back together and have a reunion in 2027. Oh my god, it'll be amazing. Oof, honestly, they could come back in 2040. I'll be old and I'll still be repping BTS. Actually, you know what? It'll probably be best for them just to have the next 5 years to get as big as they possibly can get, and then just take a 2-year break away from the spotlight and go into the military. Also, it might be best because the amount of times BTS's military enlistment was brought up just this year, maybe by 2025 they won't even have to go. I don't know how I feel about this, okay? I am very curious how the members feel about this. Like, I know that they know that serving is an honor, but I can't imagine that they'll think this is fun. Like they dream or look forward to doing it. Obviously they dream and look forward to writing music. If given another option, or if the law were to change tomorrow that they don't have to go, I believe they would be kind of relieved to not go. But this is just my opinion. And I also want to say, if they choose not to go for whatever reason, and they are allowed to not go, they're going to be kind of shamed into going anyway because people are going to be really mad at them for not going. And like they'll probably be shunned from Korea if they don't go. I doubt it, but it's 2020 and weirder things have happened. Dude, this year feels like 5 years. BTS put out their song On this year. That was this year. Anywho, I definitely wanted to see what people were saying over on the Tweetstar. One person wrote, "This is literally unfair to all the other groups. I understand BTS has a big impact, but other groups matter too. One group shouldn't matter over others. It should be fair. Let them all postpone till mid-30 or not at all." Now, this isn't just one person's reaction. This seems to generally be the reaction of everybody. I just so happened to pick this tweet. I didn't really see a single person who was excited about this idea. Even armies, which of course is going to make my opinion just a little bit controversial, but what's new? So if this triggers you a little bit, then please click off. I won't be offended by that. I definitely want to hear your debate, but let's be kind about it. I don't like the fact that there is hate on the possibility of BTS not going, or even having special treatment. Is it unfair compared to other groups, absolutely yes. However, there's always a first before it then trickles down to everyone else and then it becomes the norm. So let's say this does happen. BTS ends up being the first K-pop group with this very special treatment. Who says BTS is going to be the last? And maybe 10 years after that, a new person will come, will see this law, and then realize that, you know what, let's just exempt K-pop idols altogether. But none of that's going to happen without a first change. If there is no first change, there is no change. I.e., if people keep getting angry at the idea of even a change, even one particular K-pop idol getting a change, then no change will ever happen. Nothing will change in this industry. And obviously with an enlistment, I don't believe I have any right to really say anything, but this is just my personal opinion. I believe an enlistment should be up to the person that is enlisting, especially since there's no war going on right now. Also, if this is the general reaction, just like regular people are going to be pretty scared to say that they don't want to go. Imagine a man who just turned 18 or whatever and just really doesn't want to go, and then reads online how the most popular boy band currently is receiving so much hate for the idea of them possibly not going, and that they're getting shamed for it. That 18-year-old man is going to get shamed into enlisting even though he really didn't want to. That to me is not fair. And I'm not talking about honor and all that stuff. I am talking about a person's free will. Someone should have one. People should be able to decide if they want to do something or not. The government shouldn't force them, especially not in times of an emergency. But if this 18-year-old man was looking forward to doing it and was really happy and excited and was like, yes, I'm very happy to do it, then there is no problem. I'm obviously not talking about that. But I can guarantee you there are 5 million other men probably in Korea that really don't want to do it, but were forced to or shamed to do it by either their family or the public. And of course, legally. I definitely want to hear your opinions on that. I also want to hear your opinions and what you think about Suga's proposal. Right? Don't you want to know? Now, this happened a little while ago, and people were very touched by what Suga did and how he kind of kept his promise. Back in 2014, which was ages ago, this was of course a little bit after the time that he debuted, or BTS debuted in general, and he tweeted saying that ARMY should keep their ring finger empty. What you gonna do to my ring finger? Why you want it so bad? This of course was taken as a proposal to ARMYs, a proposal to me. ARMYs of course felt like Suga was saying that he would propose by giving ARMYs a ring, a specially made one, and they were kind of right. BTS does have their like MD ring, which I believe you can get it on the Weverse shop or wherever they sell BTS merch. There is of course one ARMY ring, where it is of course the regular ring, but of course the word ARMY is engraved in it. Then of course there's also a ring where BTS is engraved in it. So you can definitely buy them and wear it. Also knowing that BTS will be there wearing the ring too. Also knowing that BTS will be there wearing a matching ring too. Suga did keep his promise and was seen wearing the ring. So then we ended up finding out why he asked ARMYs to keep their ring finger open. He wanted to have matching rings with us. Isn't that cute? He of course has said this line a lot. He doesn't say it as much recently. I wish he would say it. But when he was starting out, he was definitely saying it. Just proposing to all the ARMYs out there. And did I say yes? Because yes. But next time, do it privately. Give me a call. We can plan our wedding. I also love the fact that the original tweet where Suga said this also started to resurface. And definitely a lot of ARMYs had a lot to say about that moment. And one person on the Tweetster wrote this: I'm still waiting. Same. I'm still waiting in real life, but in my dreams it happened already. It's really kind of sad, isn't it? But it's still a better love story than Twilight. I definitely love that Suga has kind of kept his word. And now we actually have a BTS ARMY merch ring. Any ARMY of course can go out and buy the ring and then be matching with our boy and boys, because I'm sure a lot of them wear the ring too. I wonder if he remembers saying stuff like that and then looks back and is like, oh yeah, I did say that. I better keep my promise. BTS does this stuff a lot where somehow they always remember kind of the old stuff that they did and they somehow show it and kind of bring it back. It's kind of really showing that they really haven't changed. No matter how successful they have gotten, their old mindset is still there. They remember how they were before and how badly they wanted to succeed back then. And it's just the ultimate way to tell us ARMYs thank you and how much they appreciate ARMYs, which we love. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for your comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check that out. I upload a lot of exclusive content over there, like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. Of course, I can't upload that stuff here due to copyright and all that stuff. So if you do want to go over there and check it out, you can definitely check that out. You can also recommend things. I also do reality TV show reactions, all that stuff. It's a great and fun time. The link in the top of the description down below. Anything you contribute over there also gives back to this channel, helps me kind of make better videos and all that stuff. So I do appreciate you going ahead and checking it out. There's also 2 videos that will appear on the screen at the end of the video. Click on one of those. See you over there. Bye.